Hello and welcome to Pop Export, the German music magazine on DW TV. And notice anything new? How about everything's new, from the title track to the studio look? Well, everything but me, that is. And my old habit of telling you what we have coming up on today's show, like videos by Guano Apes and Jan Delay. But first, we've got a story about the world's most famous DJ, Paul van Dyk, who also just happens to be the composer of the new Pop Export theme. We'll let him tell you why.
Pop Export's new sound design was created in this Berlin studio by everybody's favourite DJ, Paul van Dyk. Although he's an experienced producer, Paul still considered the assignment a challenge.
A lot's happening in Germany in terms of music, and that's all being communicated in this show. And the show is the German music industry's calling card. So I'm very happy to be a permanent part of it, in a sense, thanks to the music I've done for the show.
And Pop Export is very happy to have Paul van Dyk, especially since he's a very busy man. He has more than 100 DJ gigs a year, everywhere from New York to Mexico to Tokyo. And all over the world, he gets the crowd moving with his signature mix of trance and pop. His career began 2 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall. In 1991, he DJ'd for the first time at the now legendary East Berlin club Tresor. Soon he dropped his vocational training as a carpenter and became one of the stars of the techno scene.
It's really very simple. I play music because I love music, because I'm a total freak and an utter fanatic about this kind of music. I don't just do it for the money.
But Paul van Dyk does make good money, as well as winning plenty of prizes. In 2005, he was nominated for a Grammy. Today, the 35-year-old is an icon of the dance scene. Last year, he was voted Best DJ in the World by readers of the British magazine DJ Mag for the second year in a row.
I think the key to success is simply staying true to yourself and being able to communicate what you want to communicate, what you stand for. In my case, that's not some thought-up image. I'm the one who's standing there, and I think that's what the people really respect in the end.
As well as DJing, Paul van Dyk also produces his own music, and his tracks regularly storm the charts. He has his own record label, does remixes for rock greats like U2 and Depeche Mode. And he also hosts various radio programs. So how does he do it all?
I have a fantastic team who help me do all of this and who coordinate my schedule. And if you love what you're doing as much as I do, it doesn't really feel like work. So that makes it all a bit easier.
Paul van Dyk also makes time for political activity. In 2004, he took part in the US campaign Rock the Vote, urging young people to go to the polls in that year's presidential election. He also supports several aid projects for disadvantaged children, including one in India and another in his hometown of Berlin.
I think democracy is the best system we have for living together on this planet. And democracy is only as good as the people who live in it. That means that if you see that something is wrong in your neighborhood, you shouldn't wait until somebody comes and fixes it. You should get involved yourself and find a way to make it better.
And in recognition of his social involvement and musical successes, Paul van Dyk received the Berlin Order of Merit in 2006. But he isn't one to rest on his laurels. He's got gigs lined up in the US, China and Sweden. And the Trancemeister is also working on a new CD. And don't forget the time he spent on our new sound design, which you can enjoy right here on DW TV every 2 weeks on Pop Export.
Next up is our classic video of the week.